Hello. Hello. What is going on with everybody? How did everybody go with the Xbox pre-order stuff? Anyone get a win? I know I was up at 8 o'clock with absolutely no win. The bots were in full force. So no launch console for me. We'll have to take a short break at about 3. Try and get a second crack at I think it's a post-launch console, but it's still I think it's still 2020. So before the new year. But yeah, no launch console. I tried a few different ways, but yeah, no luck in any of those. I got my alarm set, so we'll take a break then. See how I go. Getting a bit of post-launch console action. We're just gonna pause because it's almost 3 o'clock. Options? 5 minutes. 4 minutes. 52 seconds. So at least it's still 2020. But yeah, 4 minutes. We'll see how it all goes. I'm pretty sure, like, Australia-wide, it was a massive screw-up this morning. It was pretty much bot city, because if we go look at eBay, it's pretty sure it's a pretty crazy overrun place at the moment. Oh yeah, it's Xbox Series X supposedly for $17,000 with eight bids at the moment. Yeah, that seems totally reasonable. There's another one for $10,000 that's got 12 bids. Like, look at these things. This is insane. Especially the JB ones. Even more so the JB ones. The JB ones aren't even guaranteed. Because the JB doesn't actually confirm that it's launch stock. It's just a pre-order. So that's pretty wild that someone would even consider paying that kind of money for that. Oh, 59 seconds. You know, all those purchases, I'm sure, will just be fake bids. Because no one's actually going to pay $1,000. Like, why would you pay $1,000? Yeah, I just don't think that's actually a reality that people would pay that kind of money. And if you did, you'd have to be friggin' mental. Here we go. That's good. I can't even hit pre-order. Yep, it's looking ordinary. Alright, so as has been the standard, my credit card's now been dumped out because that's what happens. So I put in the cart and immediately hit checkout, immediately hit pay with everything that was saved. It loads for a moment, says there's an error, and dumps me out with all my payment details gone. Oh, no. So, and now I'm trying to put my payment stuff in, and it's not working. In fact, I get error has occurred. Eventually you get, oh, you've tried too many times. So I imagine I'll error out again, and it'll just be all a massive waste of time. And the reason I want the EB stuff is because of the trade-in deal. Like, I want to trade in my Xbox One X for the new Series X. But man, like, it is just not good. Earlier today, there was stock up on Xbox. But then, like, by the time I got there, they were sold out as well. By the time I got through the payment process and everything, they'd been all sold out too. But yeah, so that's a bust. This morning was a mess. Today's obviously a mess. If I go to Twitter and look up EB, issues. Tried this morning. I'm still getting errors. That's exactly what you get. Connection error. That's what they did last time. They also just did this. I'll just put a little note down so that people know that it's still not working. I will check back. And now you get too many attempts. Please try again later. So yeah, so that's a giant bust. Cool. The reality is, like, I've never had the problem getting a launch console. I've never had issues getting a launch console. And the fact it's so painful now, like, I get it's COVID and all that kind of stuff, we're doing everything online, but if you're going to do everything online, you need to, like, actually get with the times on that kind of stuff. Well, you can see, like, you'd need to have a capture at the actual point of purchase, not just the point of logging in, so that you can avoid this kind of shit. Like, this kind of stuff is just ridiculous, man. It's just bots buying it all up so that people can resell it. Like, people are watching this stuff that's, like, not too expensive, like these 950s, 930, 5 watches. Well, you know, someone might not notice that one. Good times. But at the same time, not at all. At the same time, Real bad times. Real bad times. Until they say that they're sold out, I may as well keep trying. And hopefully everyone in the US and that has a better experience than we've had. I'm not really sure if you're just buying them from Xbox and stuff. I don't know if they have a better system, like you have to be logged in or something. From when I tried to buy one earlier today, it just seems the same. Oh, it's Microsoft Store. Is that everyone? Like release date, the 9th, all that kind of stuff. Series X is in hot demand right now. Please expect significant delays as we aim to ship your order by the 20th of December. So yeah, so like I've now got like people who have pre-ordered on the Microsoft Store who are now worried that their pre-order for launch might not actually be launch. Like really? Like no one will actually know until it's like actual launch day. So currently, one of my mates he's got an order on Microsoft and an order on JB. Trying to make sure that he actually gets one. I was saying to him this morning that at least my only saving grace is that, like, you know, Cyberpunk and that kind of stuff. At least I have the PC. Like, he doesn't have a PC. He's just a console gamer. So at least I can still play all this stuff on my PC generally. Probably half the time on Game Pass, but like he doesn't have that option. Lots of people don't. Lots of people just are console gamers. And yes, you can play everything on your Xbox One X, but if that's not the way you really had envisioned or wanted to play it, like that's a bit rich, especially if that's actually the case where this happens. Like if this is actually a thing, like that's pretty ordinary. You'd still definitely try to pre-order and put it in the cart, but you just absolutely cannot get the payment through. Alright, one last time and then we'll get back to Death Stranding. Once this error's out, then we'll get back. An error has occurred. One more error out. Alright, try one last thing. I wonder if it's just not working at all, because it's just like something else now, right? Like I'm just putting in a controller just to try and get the payment details in there, but I wonder if it's just like the handshake between one of the verification services is just so broken. And a few people have been getting like e-way errors, which is attempting to reconcile your payment details before they actually let you go through with the payment. So checking whether it's, and that's like where all the errors are coming from. There's obviously so much load that the payment system can't like reconcile all that stuff. So cool. What a shit show. Anyway, well, it's been fun. I'll just get back to this, hey? Alright, quick pause. Apparently they're taking orders again. Yes! It worked! Now I'll get my trade in. Yes! I think I am actually gonna call it a day though. Alright, yeah, I got my order. So that's good news. Got my EB order. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks guys. See ya.